Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the Hoover Maneuver channel. My name is Dean, and we are here yet another day in the shop working on the Maverick R. Today we are going to be doing a little bit of kind of review or rehashing about how I make this car more narrow.
That narrows it down.
To fit in my trailer when I get the sand tires on it. With the dirt tires, it's fine. Sand tires, 91 inches wide at ride height, so I need to kind of suck it in.
Suck it in!
To fit a little bit better in place, especially the front. Between the wheel wells and my trailer, I'm like 83 inches, and with my sand tires on here, I'm wider than that. Let me show you. I finally wrote it down. So my Maverick R with sand tires, not strapped. The front is 87 inches. The rear is 91. When I'm strapped,
All strapped in?
I'm 82 in the front and 84 in the rear. And of course, when I strap it, the car gets taller. So I'm 81 inches tall. So I'm losing 4 inches of width in the front, and I lose 7 inches of width in the back. Okay, so how do we do that? Well, you guys have no doubt seen, I've done actually 2 previous videos on this. And each time I do it better. And this time I'm going to finally do it the right way.
Please do it the right way.
And I'll show you what I mean. Okay, this is what I had before. And I showed you guys some links to buy these. This is a eyelet that's threaded. And then I put a nut on this side. And it's going through an existing hole. So everything's good. Everything's just right. No problem. It's stainless steel. Eyelet stainless steel, nut stainless steel. So I've got it here, and of course the same place on the other side. I run a ratchet strap in between, and it keeps it nice and snugged up. Let me show you what I do the front. If you remember, I have the HCR lower control arms, and what I did in the front was I welded these hog rings on both sides, and then I run a ratchet strap in between, and that allows me to narrow it up. I may mention before that these hog rings were already kind of trying to bend. I might grind them off at some point and put thicker ones on, but there's an even better option.
But I think I've got a better option.
So through some references from some of the watchers out there, thank you, come to find out, and I put this on the last video, the UTV Race Shop actually came up with a narrowing kit. And let me show you what that's like. They have a stainless steel ring that's threaded, and they put in a heavy duty bolt. It's a 10.9 grade, and it's a lot stronger than that stainless steel bolt that I have in there. So as you know, stainless steel is kind of soft. So instead of this whole thing being stainless steel all the way through, only this part would be stainless steel. That makes a difference. But the bigger improvement from this is how the front is done. So here's what the whole kit looks like, and here's what they do in the front. These are stainless steel. It's not raw. It's raw metal, but it's stainless steel, so that means they're not going to rust. You don't have to paint them. And let me show you where this mounts up at. Over here on the knuckle, there's 2 factory holes. Right there, and they're threaded already. So it's a perfect spot to put this on here. And hopefully that's focused for you, sorry. Perfect spot to put this on here. And that gives me a spot that I can strap from. It'll be here. So this is going to be even better for 2 reasons. One, I can take this hog ring off my lower control arm, clean that up and make it look like it should. And in an extreme situation, rock crawling and whatnot, this is a low point and could get snagged on something. Never has, probably never will, but it could. It could get snagged on something. With these brackets here, it's even lower, but it's inside the wheel. The wheel is in here, so this is never going to get snagged on a rock. And then being lower, it gives you better leverage.
Something I can use as leverage.
better leverage when you're going across here. So I'm just going to take you through how I'm going to install these and let you know why this is the way you should do it, not the way I did it. So in the rear, I got some pretty strong metal here, stainless steel and whatever hardened metal this is to give a 10.9 rating. I am going to use some red Loctite. Red Loctite on the threads here. And that's so I can snug this up. I'm going to give it a couple of ugga-duggas, but I'm not going to be worried about it backing out. There's a second reason why I'm doing that too. That is because when this is mounted up, the bolt's going to go through here. And if the bolt was to back out, it would back out into the wheel. A slight disadvantage compared to what I had before, because if the nut broke off before, it would just fall off of here and the eyelet would go that way. In this situation, if this inner were to break, the bolt would back out and go into the wheel. It's not going to go in the spokes. It's not going to lock anything up. It's just going to come out and bang around until it falls out. So in the front, like I mentioned, we got these factory holes in the bottom of the knuckle. They're already threaded. But what's the knuckle made out of? Aluminum. Got these heavy duty bolts here. So I'm going to put Loctite on these too, but instead of red, I'm going to use blue. Just because if I have to take them out, I don't want to take a chance on messing up these threaded holes in the aluminum. So let's get to doing that. All right. The front bolts, I'm going to put blue on it. And then the rear bolts, I'm going to do red. I probably used too much, I know. But it'll still work. All right, I'll bolt these up.
And that's not going anywhere.
Yeah, that's just so much better. I feel a lot better. You know, there's one thing to do it and make it passable. There's another thing to really do it right. And I like that. That's doing it right.
Do it right.
Let me show you the front. I told you about my hog rings potentially hitting. If you look straight on, you can see there's a chance it could hit, especially if I had a more negative offset wheel. This would be out here exposed. But now it's not. Now this is way in here in the wheel. So you can see there's no way I'm going to hit a rock with this. Plenty of clearance. It'll work just fine for a 15-inch wheel also. Here's another thing. The leverage. Being that it's down here at the bottom, I've got more leverage to suck this thing together. More leverage means I don't have to strap it as hard. I don't have to really crank down on it. So you see there's about a good 4 inches difference in height here. Leverage is good. Leverage is good.
It's all about leverage.
All right, guys. So yeah, making this thing narrow. It's been a popular topic. Yeah, I've done a couple videos already, but this will probably be my last video as far as hardware I use to make it narrow, because this is the best way to do it. It's the right way to do it. And this kit is available from UTV Race Shop. It's good stuff. Those guys, I mean, they're King of the Hammer champion and stuff like that. So reach out to them. There's a link in the description below. I they have tons of other products too. Oh, the front, lower, rear A-arm brackets that I did right there. That's on UTV Race Shop also. So if you saw that video, you're already familiar with them. Anyway, thanks guys for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, all that good stuff. And hopefully we'll see you out in Columbus here in a couple weeks.